to school. Where you have unemployment rate close to how many? 50%. Illiteracy, 60%. Because the money that we should have expended on funding the infrastructure, funding the human development, are being paid to less than 1 million people as salaries. A country that goes on like that will face disaster in future. So my own belief is that this is an opportunity for us to look at our structure critically and let us reduce our expenditure on personal cost. And look at it, in the Southwest before, there was only one government, one parliament, one judiciary. Now there are six parliaments, 6 judiciary, 6, how many ministers, how many commissioners? At that time there were only 16 commissioners. Now each state has how many commissioners? Look at the structure. Kano, 44 local government. Jigawa, 33. Lagos, 20. And you now base revenue allocation on the number of local government. It is just doesn't make sense. So where the
cost of governance is too much. That's what you are saying.
Yes, it's too much. Both at local government, both at the state level, both at the national level.
So you are suggesting a new system of government?
Yes, that the regional government. Let's go back to the regional government. 6 governments instead of 36. Then we have mayoralty for the cities, and then local government.
This view that you hold, I mean, you are once a parliamentarian.
Yes.
You've been a part of the executive.
Yes.
Do you think this view is popular?
It's the best.
But is it popular?
We will converse for it. Look, we need electricity because we are in small bits. It takes how long for you to have a national grid that will run from Lagos to from Kainji to wherever. So if you have a region, the region can plan the electricity, they plan the economy, they plan whatever, and they will be able to grow as we are growing before. We have less of personnel costs to pay if you have a smaller government. Government is for the people to grow. It's not for a few to earn salaries and mess everything up. This is not what Nigeria pray for. Large government.
So you think that a system of government in Nigeria should be one major thing that must first be tackled?
Our expenditure on recurrent is abnormal. 73%. Who are we paying? That is not a Nigerian, economy.
Tell me about. You've been following the modalities that have been presented by the federal government on this national conference. What are your views on it? Do you have?
I was part of it. Divide the constitution into parts. The judiciary. Let the members of Nigerian Bar Association, the allocation is small. Expand it. Let the former chief justice, Supreme Court judges, Court of Appeal judges. Let us now sit down because they've already made decisions, landmark decision based on the provision of constitution. They could see the defect there, so they will correct it. Instead of chartered accountants, bankers, look at our revenue, public revenue, how it is suspended. Let them look at it. Other professionals should look at each section, and within 3 months they will come back with a move. Because we have operated this constitution, they'll be able to see Section 34 that says all the minerals on or under the ground belong to the federal government. How is that one reasonable? So a small mineral resource in Jigawa belongs to the federal government at the center. How can that state grow? These were things that are abnormal. How can you say electricity is exclusive? It's only federal government that can do electricity. And you want electricity to... That is rubbish. They should delete things like that and let each region have the right to provide themselves with electricity. There are so many things they have to look at in that constitution, and they can abridge it.
A lot of people have actually talked about the delegates, that the delegates that are coming from the federal government is too much. Are you of that opinion too?
Whoever is the delegate doesn't matter to me. So once I can present my own paper and defend it before anybody, that's all. Not everybody can be delegates. But if you have something to add, please sit down, write up your proposals, go and defend it, and if it is and it is credible, they will adopt it.
What are your views on the ethnic nationalities having more representation than it's provided now?
If any ethnic nationality is excluded, let them prepare their paper. Everybody cannot be delegates.
They are saying that the ethnic nationality should be the basis for the delegate composition.
So if you are a lawyer, you are not from ethnic nationality. If you are an accountant, you are not from ethnic nationality.
What they are saying is that they should have more representation.
These people are also from any ethnic nationality in Nigeria. They are not from Ghana. So any other delegate would be from one ethnic nationality or the other.
Senator Ogunleye, before I allow you to go, 2015 is just few months away. I mean, tell us what exactly is happening in the PDP ahead of 2015.
One should praise Mr. President. He has braced up now. He's going around, testing the waters, asking the people what they need. Nigerians, they don't need too many things. Give us education. Give us good health services. Let there be light. All these, people that are making noise are just wasting their time.
What are the chances of President Jonathan ahead of the 2015?
If you let him tell us the program he has for us to have uninterrupted electricity in life, then Nigeria will listen. Let him tell us how he wants Nigerian youth employed. Nigeria will listen. It is not a magic. It is not a wish that what you want. It is the person that is contesting that is to talk to the people and let the people ask questions and take a decision. This proposal is better than this one. On the final note, the letters, we've seen open letters. You served under President Olusegun Obasanjo. How important, how key do you think President Olusegun Obasanjo's influence could be on President Jonathan's chances in 2015? I don't see any at all. I don't see it. People don't vote on sentiment anymore. Let every candidate present their papers. So
you mean former President Olusegun
Obasanjo when you are saying, how do you have electricity? You say Obasanjo. How do you have roads? Obasanjo will not be an issue. The issue is my children are not going to school. What do you want to do? Health services, infrastructure. My child wants an employment. We want uninterrupted electricity. What is your proposal? You are not going to mention anybody's name. You are wasting your time.
Thank you
so much. If you begin to mention names,
thank you so
tell us what you want to do for us.
Thank you so
much. Then we'll vote for you.
For talking to us on the program. Senator Adeseye Ogunleye, former Minister for Works under the cabinet of President Olusegun Obasanjo, and he was also a Lagos senator. He's been talking about so many issues from the ministerial appointees to the issue of the national conference and PDP internal politics. We'll go for a short break now, and when we return, it's going to be another senator talking to us on the program. It's going to be a very interesting discussion. You don't want to miss it. Join us again.
There's something new about EasyFlex, but I don't have to tell you. I can show you. EasyFlex has gotten bigger. I mean, that much bigger. Now you can enjoy up to 32,500 naira on Flex 10,000 and a fantastic 62,500 naira on Flex 20,000 for calls, SMS and pay-as-you-go data. How can it get any better?
Actually, it can. If you activate a data plan of 1.5 gigabytes and above on your EasyFlex bundle, you'll immediately get twice the amount of data every time and 2 complimentary SIMs to share your data.
But don't take our word for it. Take EasyFlex for a spin today. Etisalat, now you're talking.
Welcome to Queen Altobago School in England. My name is Onyeka. I came from Nigeria a year ago and I love it. If you want a first-class independent education in the UK, then consider Queen Altobago's. Its academic results are outstanding. We have been ranked in the top 10 schools in the country. The boarding facilities are amongst the best in Europe. We boast an equestrian centre, a £1 million gym, a theatre, science wings and even a manor house. We are set in a safe and secure campus near York, just 2 hours from London with excellent transport links. We would love you to get in touch. Please visit our website at www.qe